Today we are going to start the conditional statements in Matlab. For conditional statements, I'm going to open my new script window. This is my window number untitled 9. So, okay, my conditional statements. First conditional statement is my if or else type of statements. If statement, then if and else statement, they are different. If and else, and one more type we have, that is if, else if, and else statements. So for first kind of conditional statements, I am making section of script window. How can I make sections of script window? You just put double percentage sign and it will create a section for you. Let's say this section is only for my documentation, and this line, because of double percentage sign, it will create a section of script window, and after that this is for if statements. Okay, I'll tell you what is the advantage of making sections in script file after I just write one type of statement first. So to get some random integers, I am creating one row vector by using rand I, and it is, let's say, 100 rows and 1 column. Okay, is it so? We have discussed rand I, 100 comma 1 means 100 rows and 1 column. Is it so? No, it is not for rand I, because this 100 is for the I max value. We have discussed in previous lecture also. Rand I will take the first input argument as its I max value. It will create only one random number which will never be greater than 100, and it will please note this again, rand I will create only one number here, and this is the I max value, and the value will never be above 100. So this is actually the statement which will create one number. Okay, so let us check if the number is even, or if it is even, just divided by 2. Let us check if remainder, rem is a predefined function, a divided by 2. If a divided by 2 equal to 0 means double equal to, means I am putting assignment here, double assignment here, because I am checking the condition here. Whenever you are entering any value and saving in one variable, you will use single assignment, or in the second case, whenever you are checking something, some conditions you are checking, you will put double assignments. Okay, so if it is divided by 2 and the remainder is 0, then display a is even. Okay, so a is even, and if a is equal, please do one operation on it, calculate b, which is a divided by, do this operation on it, and end my if statement. If you don't put end, it will give you a red line under this if, and it will ask you to terminate your statement by using end. End is missing. It's saying after line number 10, you must write. So these red signs are indicating always the syntax error in Matlab. So please notify them, otherwise it will create one error, syntax error for you. So now I'm going to run this, run, and it's program number 5 for us. Program number 5, save, and let's see. Program number 5, has it created? A is 97. A is 97, and if it is even, it is creating equal to 0 remainder, then it will perform, otherwise not. But if you just put this thing again, all right, let me run this program once again. And now it is showing me that A is even. How? Because see, A is 16 this time, because it is taking always the random value, and always the different random value it will take. In any of the case, when it will take even value, it will display A is even and B is equals to A divided by 2, that is 8 in this case. Okay. Third time is even again. This time it has taken 98 and divided by 2, it's 49. Okay, this is how you can use the if conditional statements. Or the next statement could be else. That next statement could be else statement. So let me just change here, else statements. So if you are asking that, okay, my number is odd, show me something, you will write else and no condition in front of it. See, no condition, because it is obvious that it is not even. It is not giving me the random value as sorry, remainder value as 0. So it is obvious for else that it is opposite of if statement. So what you want to display is a predefined function. It will just display whatever the result is in strings. Okay, in string. So display A is odd and B is equals to A multiplied by 2. Let's say I want to do this operation if it is odd. Okay, let me run this. A is 49 in this case, and it is just making it even by multiplying 2. One more time, 81, 15. Every time it is giving me 92 this time. 92, and it is performing this operation. So this is up to you, that what condition you are giving in if and else cases. Okay, so the next case is if done, if else done. Let us just go with if else. Okay, and I am putting one more time double percentage sign, and I am separating my script window in one more section, that is this yellow section. This is one section, pale yellow color, and this is another section. And I'm going to write one more program here. Let us say we are including else if statements also here. Now I'm taking any random number, RANDI, random integer number. Imax is 100 again, and one number I'm looking for. This time I am checking if A is less than 30. So display it's small. Okay. And else if A is less than 80, display it is medium. Else, display, it's large. Because if both the above conditions are not fulfilled, it means it will go to else statement. And please put end after it, because if statement, if you are starting, you need to enter it, end it with the end keyword here. So now this is the time to discuss why I am making this section and this section separate. This time, if I press run, it will go with the starting, like, okay, let me just write CLC clear all in every section. Let me write this here also. Why I'm writing this, I'll tell you. Clear all. And if I press run, clear all, and after some time I get this small. But before A condition, A was something else. Again run, 94, and it's large. So what is happening here, basically what is happening here, it is taking the program from the very beginning. Very beginning means from this clear all, random number, not this one. It is checking whether it is odd or even or everything. So it is just running my program from the beginning, from these statements. If you want to run this section and you don't want to go into that large, medium, small section, you can just select run section from it. Run this section only. Okay. Now, right now it's busy. That's why it is not taking any input from me, or any progress is not. Okay, run section. No, it's busy again. So we have to wait, because no, it has given me error. Not error. It was odd. It's even. What is happening here? Let me just make my statements very clear. 1 second. See, if you want to select only this section, you just click here anywhere in this section, and this section is not going to work at that time. You will select run section here. The number is even, B is this. Okay. And if you want to run this section, select this, press run section, it's small. So basically what I have done, I have divided my script file into separate sections, so that all the things are not going to run at once. If you press this bigger button, run, it will run the whole program. So it's up to you. Programmers usually bisect their program into smaller sections so that they can work on small modules, and all program values are not working at the same time. This is the advantage. These are the two buttons. These are the two different buttons. If you're working on a section, run this. If you're working on whole program, run this. It's up to you. Okay, so this was the concept of if, else, if, else. Okay, so these were the conditional statements. With these, let us jump over to one more type of conditional statement, which is switch case. Switch case is also very popular in Matlab programming. Let me include in this documentation switch case. Switch case means we are not actually checking whether the program is this or that, this or that. We are actually looking, is my program looking for Monday? Today is Monday, then do this. Otherwise, go into the default position. Means go with one case only. If it is Monday today, then do this. If it is Tuesday today, do that. Otherwise, some other case you're getting, which is not mentioned in your switch cases, it will go to the otherwise. Let me explain this by doing some example here. Okay, one more section I am making by pressing 2% signs here. My switch case condition is, let's say today is Monday. If it is Monday, what it will display? Start of your week work or work week. If it is Tuesday, it's day 2. Wednesday, it's day 3. Thursday, it's day 4. And if it is Friday, last day of your working, okay, week. So this is your program. How I'm going to use switch case. Let me show you the syntax. You'll just ask from the user which day, like today is. Okay, let's say a input from the user, enter the day. Okay, enter the day, semi-comma, and go with the switch a. Put that a value into switch case. This red line is coming under this because it is asking for end. Let me write end here to remove that red line, and I'm going to put my conditions here. Let's say case number 1 is today is Monday. If today is Monday, then it should display start of the work week. Let's say work week. Okay. Case 2. If it is Tuesday, display it's day 2. It's up to you, whatever you want to display here. I'm taking, for example, if it is Wednesday, it will display day 3, but in strings, because display will always work in strings. Case, it's Thursday, display day 4, and case if it is Friday, display